I would say ask me about NASA. Well, I'd say I kind of like NASA right now because, well, I think if I remember correctly, like back in February of 2017, just a few months ago, yeah, pretty much like last semester, they announced that they actually found a bunch of new planets, pretty much new smaller exoplanets for in another star system, not about 70,000 light years away. I would say like that's really the greatest achievement NASA's ever achieved up until this point. I mean, aside from Neil Armstrong being the first man on the moon and such, and developing, changing a few things of the space program and such, but this is really a step forward. Because now, we are actually, give or take, about, if nothing actually goes wrong, I say if we are able to at least get a probe onto TRAPPIST, the TRAPPIST system, which they dubbed TRAPPIST after one of the telescopes here on Earth that's located, I would say we would have a chance to pretty much recolonate onto 3 new planets. Actually, scratch that. There's actually 7 exoplanets in the TRAPPIST system. And 3 of them are in the Goldilocks zone. So, the Goldilocks zone is in it's not too far, not too hot. It's perfect. And when we say perfect, you got 3 of them to choose from. The closest one to the sun, the middle one, or the farthest one. But all of them are pretty much around the size of Earth. And each of them have a revolution speed, like a full revolution speed around the star in a month. Which just means our 1 month here is pretty much a full year up there. And you know how kind of scary that would be? Because that means you have to change our calendars to 1 month per. That means you have to change your calendar monthly, not yearly. So that's kind of interesting. I think we could still keep the concept of 3 years right there, but we just have to cross off the months, not just the days. Years go by even slower. But the point is, it's really interesting to visit all 7 of those planets. Possibly hospitable or maybe oxygen-tolerant planets. Who knows, in the next 200 years.
Okay.
If we're lucky.
Okay. How do you feel about rogue planets?
A rogue planet. Well, rogue planets, I really can't say. I would say, they're still a planet all the same, but if it has to be a rogue planet, I'd say let's get ready for anything. Off-world or domestic, just get ready because it affects both sides. Not just our planet, but their side too. And I say, who knows?
Excellent, Dr. Levert. Excellent, Dr. Levert. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. And I guess that ends the interview.